begins to stir, rising from their early graves. Whatever the kid gave them, that wasn't any orange kit. Definitely not something you could find at a clinic down here.
What? The pain is going away.
Shh. It's going to take a while before it takes full effect. You all need to rest now.
Hey everybody, Old Man Alchemist back with another raw and wiggling episode in our playthrough of Aether and Iron, the full release. Version 1.0.56. Alright, so what is on the menu for now? We have Graveyard Shift. We gotta speak to Tajania about a job. She's in Pier 6, that's right outside. Loose Thread, we have to talk to Needles. And the Red Line, that's something, this is Tajania about a job also. So we got two Tajanias. No, meet Cress at the contact, I'm sorry. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go speak to Tajania because I think she's going to give me some armor that I can put on my car, because the heavy armor that I got is too heavy with everything that I have, so I either need that armor or a new car. But for now, we're back out into the hole, and
A storm brews on the shallow ferry platform, where the kid hovers over Mr. Throg, crackling with frustration like a gathering thundercloud.
Maybe I'm not articulating myself properly. You can hear me, can't you?
Loud and clear, girl.
Well, okay then. Let's cast away, or whatever the expression is.
Sorry, but no. Ferry's closed.
Oh, Gia, thank goodness you're here. You gotta help me talk some sense into this man. He won't...
She wants to visit the well. Miss Reinhardt might have a death wish, but I most certainly do not.
She balls her little fists, barely suppressing her frustration. A new tempest is about to erupt when I steal the wind right from under her. You were going to run off without me, kid? What was your plan? Run into the storm and hope it didn't tear you apart?
Gia, this is the last thing, and I'll have recreated the most important parts of my research. I just need to get close enough to see the atmospheric conditions around the outskirts of the well.
The only thing you'd have seen is your own skull as your eyes were pulled from their sockets. Mad girl.
Everyone had their own well story, just part of living every day next to something that could kill you. I'd tell my giggling sister how I had to lasso my own leg once as it floated off. Nellie, evidently, does not share the same amusement at such a story. You know, there is one place that might work, not too far out of the way from White Street. Safe from the gravity, too.
Oh? You ain't taking her to the rig now, are you? I might rather take my chances near the well.
Don't worry, old man. Ghosts don't scare me.
Ghosts?
okay, what we want to do is go here and see what she's got. And we have our stash. And yeah, I've got extra of those. Got a gun. I couldn't put a gun on her car. I don't know why. That's so weird. Buy and sell. She has a whole bunch of, I wouldn't mind getting some of these things, but we'll have to come back for these at some other time. But the, yeah. Lucky Enforcer, Phantom. Well, we definitely want all of those things, those checks, because, hey, what helps is what helps. Anything else in here to click on besides the old bag? Just her.
Tayana, my black market fence, is as sharp as they come. From the cut of her cashmere jacket to the razor line of her jaw, she can draw blood with a glance. Even the scent of her hand-rolled cigarette, redolent with caravan spices, slices through the air with a dangerous edge. When I walk in, she pulls the nib of her fountain pen away from an account ledger like an assassin retrieving a dagger, and honors me with an inscrutable smile. Tayana.
Giovanna, how's business?
Can't complain. That's a lie, I could, but I won't.
This is why I like you Italians. Always with your heart on your sleeve. You know, a short swim across the Adriatic and we might have been sisters.
I like to think of us that way, which is why you're going to help me patch up my new car with some better defenses.
Am I now?
Well, I guess we're going to try charming.
Well, I know you're dying to tell me what happened to that artist of yours. Might even stick around to do your braids, if you're nice.
Oh, how tempting. But I think I'd rather if you owed me a favor.
Uh-huh. What kind?
The kind you're good at.
Her long fingers reach into a hidden pocket and retrieve a photograph with a slip of paper, which she slides across the table to me. Her perfume follows.
This is Saoirse Byrne. But don't call her that unless you want to lose an ear. To the lowers, she's Bangor. Nasty little thing from Northern Ireland. Leads a street gang called the Madrigals.
A real charmer.
You're to intercept a cargo train carrying crates of weapons through White Street. You will bring those weapons to Bangor. Collect the money I'm owed, and I will be happy to source you some steel.
Alright, this should be easy. Cress is +2 strategist. Okay, that's good. Let's see what happens.
This Bangor dame sounds like a real piece of work. Anything in particular I should know?
Oh, there we go. Yes.
They say she survived the wasting as a child by catching and eating animals. Rats, birds, a dog if she got lucky.
Wow.
So she's tough.
She is dangerous, and she is always hungry.
How about some more info on the weapons?
I look like an arms dealer to you. What kind of weapons are they anyway?
You look, Giovanna, like someone I am paying to get this done. Don't worry about the weapons. Nothing you haven't seen before.
How am I supposed to intercept a train?
How exactly am I supposed to catch this train and grab its cargo?
You do not tell me how to conduct my business, and I do not tell you how to conduct yours. All I know is the rail runs along the left side of the road the whole route. Do with that what you will.
Well, what's the catch, lady? What is the catch?
Nothing makes a job more dangerous than going in blind. It can't be as cut and dry as she says. What aren't you telling me?
Giovanna, the great castle libraries of Illyria could be filled with the things I don't tell you. Trust me. You want it that way.
Oh, yeah, okay, lady.
Yeah, all right.
It's a bitch when people know you got no choice but to accept.
Excellent. Be sure to bring along that little scientist friend of yours.
What? Why? Last thing I need is the kid slowing me down.
Indulge me.
And if I say no?
Come. I need this done correctly. And you, Giovanna, need the money. Bring the girl.
All right, are you setting me up for the black hat to get the girl, or is it because you know we have red Aether weapons?
I like this about as much as a kick in the teeth. But in Pier 6, Tiana calls the shots. She meets my grimace with an infuriating smile. Fine, fine, if it means that much to you. But my armor better be ready when I get back. Her
I hope
eyes
so.
are lidded with shadow as she waves goodbye. I can't tell if it's meant to be mocking or affectionate. Probably both.
All right, let us see. What do we have? We got quite a few missions. This is where the demo ended, as a matter of fact. And this is the one that we were going to go do. And found out we couldn't do it, which was quite distressing. Yes, I was not happy about that. I thought there was something here for me to look at, but I don't see anything. Alright, so here we go. Let's go ahead and save, just in case. Okay. Train job start. Train job start. Alright, here we go. And First Point Ferry. What is this? Garage pickup, Rainment District, Railway Road, Ghost Rig, lay and wait for the train. Ghost in the rigging, that's what I'm tracking. Yep, that's Ghost in the rigging over there. Wow, this is some kind of death thing here. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't look good. Railway Road. What is Railway Road? Nope, that's not what I want. I don't want Ghost in the rigging. I think I want the red line, which might be too much for me. Yeah, I think this means death. I mean, I haven't seen that with anything, and they got a red skull there. I guess we're not going to go do that right now. We had aspirations. Nothing wrong with aspirations. Untrack. Ghost in the rigging. Hey. Man, that sounds so good. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I ain't going to no Red Skull.
The air's crisp, the sky's clear, and I've mostly tuned out the kids chirping. Everything's fine, till darkness begins to creep onto the road.
You keep saying you're not a pirate, but really, how different is a smuggler? You've got weapons, a ship, a secret island. You just need a talkative parrot on your shoulder to...
It must have been a direct hit from lightning. I checked the dash, looking for malfunctions. Sure enough, one of the hard points isn't responding. Damn it. We're hitting an Aether storm. Hold on, kid. This is going to get bumpy.
Well, we're going to try it. Yes. Yes.
Another flash of light and the kid's door swings open as I begin to lose control of the car.
What
I
the
wrestle
hell?
control of the beast and drop into a trench to keep us protected. You okay?
Yeah.
That sounds like expensive. I hope I don't have to repair something.
The girl's adventurous smile only falters when a sudden, violent gust shakes the car, pulling one of my weapons off like a vacuum cleaner from hell and sending it down the street.
Oh, man.
Damn it, why that one? Cheer up, kid. We're still alive, and well, storms don't last long this far out. Should clear up soon.
How do you know?
I just do. Like a courteous dance partner, the storm seems to dissipate at my cue. I watch as it continues to waltz down the street, carrying my weapon and a vortex of trash with it.
Aren't we going to chase after it? You can't be a proper pirate without your cannons.
Nelly, I'm not a pirate.
No, we're going after the damn gun.
Okay, let's go.
Seaward ho!
I drive after the flying gun, following it until it disappears into a row of sickly houses slumped over a crumbling edge. They lean over the void longingly, contemplating the jump. Towards the top of one of the houses, a newly broken window draws my attention, its glass shards scattered on the street. Look! The glass hasn't been cleaned up or taken by the wind. Bet you our weapon flew through there.
Oh, I hope no one was hurt inside. We should go check, even if it wasn't our gun. Make sure they're okay.
Nellie hops out of my car before I even turn off the
Jesus.
ignition. She's up to the front door in a giddy flash.
This woman is like Daffy.
Hey, kid, hold on. Something isn't right. These houses weren't abandoned. Signs of life in some hung laundry or fresh trash made that clear. But where is everyone?
Well, we can't do that. No gumshoe. Look for other people.
Nellie, do you hear anyone? There's evidence of toys, but no children. I search window to window of the houses nearby. All are dark or have their curtains drawn.
I don't hear anything, but the wind is quite loud. Do you?
Nothing. Not a footstep or pin drop. The whole street is emptier than a ghost town without a tumbleweed.
Well, we're going in.
All right, let's go in. But we need to be quick, in and out. The staircase complains at our steps, amplified by the eerie silence hanging throughout the rest of the house. Maybe they're already dead. We make our way into a sitting room, about where I expect the upper window to open into. Sure enough, lying in a loose pile of dead rags is the rogue flying weapon.
We found it.
Sure. Now, let's get out of here. I turn toward the staircase at a quick walk, but just as we make it out of the sitting room, there's a loud cough from across the hall.
Oh, jeez. You know, if we don't talk, we don't know. Maybe there's a mission or something in there. But my gut is saying ignore and
I'm
leave.
about to start down the stairs when I look back and see Nellie peeking curiously down the hall.
Oh, come on,
someone's
Nellie.
home. Hello?
Damn it, Nellie.
So much for that. Urged by some uncontrollable curiosity, Nellie pushes open a door across the hallway. Slumped against the far wall are 3 blanket-covered lumps, melting into the floor and only distinguishable as alive by an occasional cough. One lump leans forward and blinks. The blanket falls off his head, revealing wispy patches of hair and blue stains covering a peeling face.
Uh-oh.
I've never seen it get this bad.
It's too far gone, and there's nothing you can do. White Street probably has cleaners on their way already. We should leave before they show up.
I can help, Gia.
What can you do, Nellie? You don't have any equipment?
How are you going to help? Look at them. Nobody comes back from that.
I know Aether better than anyone, and I know how to help with the wasting. A little. Anyway, please, just let me try. I don't think I'm at any risk.
The wasting picks its victims at random, but you never hear about it spreading to the body men down in the burn pits. It's not a foregone conclusion we'll get it. Okay,
All right,
Nellie.
let her try and help.
This is against my better judgment, but you can try. The adventurous spirit from earlier is replaced with a look of concentration, like a chess player about to make a move. She reaches into a fold of her dress, producing a small orange case.
She had this all the time?
Flipping it open, she pulls out an ornate syringe and needle. Several pristine vials fill the case.
All right, let her work.
She roughly tugs the blanket off the man's arm before stabbing him with the needle. Very little bedside manner, but the man doesn't flinch. Nellie repeats the process with his wife and child, giving each a vial till her kit was empty. They might all be in the depths of too much misery to register the pain.
There. With any luck, that should do it.
Now let's get the hell
The
out of here.
stricken family begins to stir, rising from their early graves. Whatever the kid gave them, that wasn't any orange kit. Definitely not something you could find at a clinic down here.
What? The pain is going away.
Shh. It's going to take a while before it takes full effect. You all need to rest now.
He looks us over with real understanding for the first time, noticing the weapon I'm carrying.
Was that yours? Smashed through the window a while back?
You know how the well is.
Don't I?
He struggles to his feet, pointing to a hunk of metal in the corner of the room. On second glance, it looks like an expensive part off a 33 Chaser, if a little worse from flight or landing.
We can't seem to keep from picking up heavy junk. Nobody ever came for that one, if you wanted.
Well, we have the room for it.
Much obliged.
I don't know what you did, but I can't thank you enough for it. Are we going to be okay?
In a jiffy. Just take it easy for a while, okay? And you might need to move.
Thank you.
We head out to somewhat fresher air. Nellie pauses to look out past the edge at the well.
Those people in the house. It's the well doing it, I think.
The wasting existed before the well. It's just a disease like any other, if a terrible one.
I don't think so. It's the Aether, Gia. They're too close to it.
Aether's all around us. If it was that, we'd all have the wasting.
It's more than that. The well spits it out, something awful. These people have been too close for too long.
Alright, so what's this orange kit?
That was a pretty potent orange kit you had. Didn't know they could work like that. They were one step away from the crematorium.
It was a gift from a friend of mine. I guess I didn't know how special it was.
The Heights really has all the answers. Too bad they won't share any of them. I've backed the kid into a corner, and now she's lost without an out. She's good at heart. I should throw her a lifeline. I know that's not your fault, kid. I know you want to save them all.
I will. I promise.
You have any more of those miracle orange kits? They'd come in handy later.
No. That was the only one I had.
Know where we can find some?
Well, if we visit the Heights anytime soon, but... even then... the only person that had it, I think that was the last of it, Gia. I'm sorry.
We should get going. Come on.
Maybe we're not pirates, Gia, but I'm not sure you're just a smuggler either.
The observation sets up camp in my head and refuses to leave.
Okay, we just did Life on the Edge. And, this is a nice little 25-minute thing. So, I think we're going to end this one here. Hey guys, if you've been enjoying our playthrough and want to stay abreast of everything we're doing on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Do me a great favor, crush that like button also, and finally, leave me some comments. Let me know what you're playing, what you're looking forward to, or just what's going on with you. Until next time, this is Old Man Alchemist saying stay cool and peace.